Okay guys, Witcher 4 was part of the State of Unreal live stream, which is currently still going, I believe. Either way, I want to make a video about the Witcher 4 tech demo, my own opinions, and of course, some of the questions I've seen people raise on social media. The action of the tech demo takes place in Kovir. That's the name of the region. In case you're wondering where that is, whenever you check the Witcher map, you will see that it's above Redania, it's the upper regions. And well, whenever I saw that, I was not surprised, but I was very excited. Why is that? In the past, I checked the Witcher subreddit and well, other social media pages, and I saw that people were speculating about what region could be included in Witcher 4. And some people were thinking about the upper regions, right? Kovir, Povis, and I thought it would make a lot of sense. As soon as I heard the name Kovir, I was excited because, if you remember, or if I remember correctly, in Witcher 3 there is a mission where Dijkstra wants us to retrieve his treasure, but we can't because right now that treasure is in a bank in Kovir. Now, I'm not delusional, I'm not expecting them to introduce a mission connected to that, but it would be really cool because, yes, you guessed it already, I would like to steal that treasure. Okay, so now that we know where the action takes place, let's go into everything that was showcased. The presentation begins with a short cinematic of some people traveling with a carriage who are attacked by a manticore. After the attack, Ciri finds this location of where it happened, and then we can see her traveling all the way to the village. On the way there, they are presenting the landscape as well. We can see them going through a forest, we can see the entire zone, right? And it looks really good. It looks amazing. Impressive, I might add. I have seen some people on social media saying it looks unreal. Well, yes, it is created in Unreal Engine. Now, when it comes to Ciri's character model, mega good. I have seen some people complaining about the Ciri from the cinematic trailer for Witcher 4, but those people most likely did not see the behind the scenes of the trailer, where CD Projekt Red showcased the actual model used for Ciri. That one looked really good, and well, I'm not sure and I doubt they changed much about the model, but the one from the technical presentation for Unreal looks really nice, looks very good. They also showcased the interactions between NPCs and well, the interactions between NPCs and Ciri. Whenever Ciri enters the village, there is this one NPC who speaks at her feet. There are other NPCs who speak behind her back. Yes, there are many people who do not like Witchers. You remember that from the other games as well. Later on, Ciri passes through a crowd of people who's looking at a bear, and well, the way she passes through the crowd, I've seen people mentioning this and it actually is true, reminds me a lot of Assassin's Creed. I could be wrong though, however I liked it. Then, not long after this moment, she hits a guy carrying a crate of apples, and well, this guy stumbles and many of the apples fall out of the crate. I like the idea of the world reacting to your actions. Any actions, not necessarily the ones decided by dialogue options, but also in-world actions. This entire thing also reminds me of an interview with Gabe Newell from Valve, right? Who mentioned about the idea of the world reacting to your actions in Half-Life, right? Specifically in Half-Life. He talked about how whenever he would hit a wall, he would like to see a reaction, right? And that's why you can see the bullet decoys in the wall whenever you shoot your gun. Another aspect is whenever you kill a bunch of Marines, the other ones are going to run away. All of that is a reaction to your action. There is also an interaction where one NPC buys fish from another one. That entire thing was really cool to me. And I do hope we are going to see this interaction and more of these in the final version of the product. Why do I say that? I have seen some people mentioning the idea that this entire demo is scripted. That may very well be true. They did the same for Cyberpunk, where the demo showcased some things that never made it into the final product. On the same note of uncertainty, they mentioned how this was played on a base PS5 with ray tracing on at 60 FPS. Can this and the graphics be sustained in the final version of the product? On a PS5, probably not. And I'm not even expecting that to be the case. I'm expecting this game to be advertised for the next generation of consoles. We cannot forget that this is not the actual game, this is the tech demo made specifically to showcase the latest technical advancements in Unreal. So what can you do about it other than keep your expectations in check? With all of that being said, you can tell me your own opinion in the comment section. Thanks for watching.